So there are two things happening. One, we're on the road to YCS Los Angeles, and two, there are often new hero players. There are often new players or players that are looking to play hero decks for the first time, or actually commit to the hero deck archetype for the first time. And there are all sorts of different combos telling you which route to go, which combo lines to go, especially with the new Elemental Hero Flame Wingman retrain, as well as the newly released Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. There are new routes and new ways to play it. However, no one is talking about what not to do, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Let's tap into it.
Hero D シリーズ D シリーズ Destiny Destroy Death
D time!
It's D time!
Michael Bowden back here again, and I am your host, Destiny Hero Mike, and welcome back to D time! We're here, baby. It's always D time, and in more ways than one. And I just want to give a big thank you to everybody, both older, newer. This channel is really on the map. People are actually really seeing it. So if you've seen it, if you put a like to this channel or subscribe, really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much, and happy Monday to everybody. Mondays for me, the reason why I love Mondays is because it's like a soft reset. You get a chance to do this week better than the previous week, and it's just something that always about Monday that just clicks my mind back into order. I don't know, I just love Mondays. Most people don't like them, but I like them. So happy Monday to everybody. And before we get into today's topic, check out DTimeExclusives.com if you want to get this awesome Fusion Select play mat. You've got Neos here. Then you've got the Neospatian Fusion variants of Neos at DTimeExclusives.com. We're on the road to YCS, so please support this channel. Obviously, limited stock, so really appreciate you guys. Get that where you can. But on to today's topic, as I was alluding to in the intro, yeah, there are a lot of newer players. Now, older players may know this, but there are a lot of newer players that, they're looking for the way. And my thing is this: the thing about Hero is that there's no set way to play it. The thing about Heroes is not, and what turns a lot of players off about Hero is that there are there's just too much. One could argue that there's just too much support. Like, you look at something like the Tearlament or the Visa Starfrost lore, they have different variants, but they do technically mix together, but there's only one route to go, and it just stops there, right? But with Hero, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And there are all sorts of different lines and things like that. There are all sorts of different, setups and things like that. And now, as we get more support, it could get more and more confusing, especially for a newcomer. So I want to break down a combo. It's Wake Up Your Deck, or it's the way I play it, or the standard way that heroes play. But most importantly, mid combo, the thing not to do. Let's tap into it. So we're gonna start off with a basic combo. And this does include the new Flame Wingman combo as well, just so that we could keep that in this. We could keep this video relevant for a long time, even for at a later time when the new Flame Wingman does come out. This video will still be relevant, even though it's an older video. Even though it would be an older video by the time we get the newer Flame Wingman. But we're gonna start off with A Hero Lives, so we're gonna pay half of our life points to summon Elemental Hero Stratos from the deck. Okay, boom, there goes our Elemental Hero Stratos. And then we're going to use this effect to add a hero from deck to hand. So I'm going to try to keep this as basic as possible, I guess. And again, there's so many different ways to play Hero. So I'm going to do this as linear as I possibly can so that everybody can just kind of understand it. So we've got our Elemental Hero, we got our Destiny Hero Malicious, and we've got our Vision Hero Ferris. And we want to break this down, and we want to go slow. We don't want to just... We don't want to just go. We want to go slow. So, and break it down and explain it. So then we'll use our Vision Hero Ferris to send our Malicious from the hand to the graveyard. Boom. We summon our Vision Hero Malicious. Our Vision Hero Ferris. It is morning. It's like I'm still kind of waking up low key. So then we're going to go ahead and bring out our our increase. Guys, excuse me. Just excuse me. We're gonna place our Vision Hero Increase to the Spell Trap card zone via the Vision Hero Ferris. Then we're going to use the increase to tribute our Stratos, summon the increase itself, then new chain link to summon the level 4 or lower Vision Hero from the deck. So we're going to go for our Vion. Boom, there they are. And then we're going to go Vion on special summon or normal summon. We could send a hero from the deck to the graveyard. So for me, the way I usually do it is I use the Shadow Mist. Now, for a lot of you guys who want to save this Shadow Mist for, another part of the combo later, we're gonna go over that. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about why I'm dumping her instead. So we send Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect when it's sent to the graveyard. We add a hero from the deck to the hand. So we're gonna go ahead and add our Elemental Hero Stratos once again. He is not a hard once return. So then we're gonna use our Vision Hero Vion, and then we're gonna go ahead and banish it. Boom, and add a Polymerization from the deck to the hand. Okay, so there's our Polymerization. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna, let's see. Yeah, we do need our water, guys. So we're gonna normal summon our. Excuse that glare. So we're gonna go ahead and normal summon our Elemental Hero Stratos. So that is our normal summon. Then we're gonna add our water from our deck to our hand. We're gonna go ahead and add our Liquid Soldier. So that's what we're gonna do there. And the next thing that I like to do personally is, so we know we have a Malicious in the graveyard. So, we don't want to draw him again. So you guys are gonna see what I mean by this. So we're gonna use Malicious right now. We're going to use the Malicious right now and summon him from the deck. So we're gonna place this here just because we're kind of running out of space. Everything's in defense position. And so to make sure that our increase is in the graveyard, we go ahead and link this off. Go ahead and link off the increase and the Vion. We'll link those two off for the Inferno Divisor. So we're gonna bring out Inferno Divisor, then we're gonna use this effect to reveal to the opponent the Shining Neos Wingman, and we're gonna add the excuse me, the one Elemental Hero Neos from the deck. So yeah, he's gonna be a part of the deck. He's a very important part of the deck very soon. So then we're gonna link these two away. And we're gonna link those two away, and we're gonna go ahead and bring out the way I like to do it. I like to bring out the Wonder Driver. So boom, we bring out Wonder Driver, and the next thing we do, so we're gonna activate Polymerization, because I saw a combo where they don't get a draw. This combo, you get a draw, man. So you need two Elemental Heroes. So two Elemental Heroes with two different attributes to summon the new Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Retrain. So we're gonna send the Neos and the Liquid Soldier, and we're gonna bring out the new. I'm using this as a proxy, guys. The new Inferno Flame Wingman, Inferno Rage Flame Wingman. So, and then what this does on summon is gonna allow us to add a favorite card from deck to hand. So we're gonna start a new chain link. So we have chain link 1, the Wonder Driver, and chain link 2, Liquid Soldier to draw 2, discard 1, and chain link 3 is gonna be the new Flame Wingman, so that we get the favorite contact. And then we're gonna shuffle. See, we got a shuffle, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and draw 2 or whatever. So usually, see, like that's. I'm not gonna count these. I'm not gonna do a combo with this, but like just so that you can see how nasty this is. It's pretty common that we discard a dead hero lives. It's just the truth, right? We just discarded dead hero lives. Then we go ahead and set our Polymerization. Boom, right? As chain link 1, the Wonder Driver. Next thing we're gonna do, since we did use a normal monster being the Neos, we can tribute it as a bonus effect to special summon the Sunrise from the extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. And if this card is special summon, you guys know the rest. Add our Miracle Fusion for free. We're still not done. We're still in the combo. We're still not done. This is pretty crazy, right? We still only have one Destiny Hero in the graveyard. Or we have no Destiny Heroes in the graveyard. We just have the Malicious on the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and link these two away. And we're going to bring out the Cross Crusader. And then the Cross Crusader effect on summon, we're going to target a Destiny Hero monster in the graveyard. So being the only Destiny Hero Malicious, special summon it. Then we're going to use the Cross Crusader Tribute, the Malicious, and add a hero from deck to hand. So depending on the situation, depending on the matchup, I personally like to just grab, let's see. Let's go ahead and grab the Destiny Hero Denier. So we're gonna do that. And like I said, we're just gonna keep this as basic as possible. We only started with 2 cards. I'm not gonna do a dangerous combo. So then we're gonna activate Polymerization. You guys are gonna see what I mean pretty soon. We're gonna activate Polymerization between Denier and the Sunrise. And we're gonna bring out It's me, DPE. So there they go. We love it. And the next thing we're gonna go from here is we're gonna activate Miracle Fusion. We're gonna activate Miracle Fusion, and we're gonna banish the Sunrise and let's say the Wonder Driver. Okay. So we bring out Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Okay. So the thing that I want to talk about that I've been seeing all these combos do now, and I want to go back to remember the Shadow Mist. So I want to talk about the Shadow Mist. So mid combo, we're seeing most players, and it's spreading pretty I just don't really agree with this. It's just even if they don't, even if you don't get punished for it, it's still not good practice because I don't want people getting stuck into the habit of doing this. But during the main phase, what happens is after they bring these 2 out, right? So we showed you how we get to this point, right? And again, for combo's sake, we also are doing the new Neo stuff. So what happens is, and the reason why I sent the Shadow Mist instead is because we're not gonna go into this line. We're gonna keep it as safe as possible. We're not gonna go into this line. What I mean by that, DPE and standby and main phase, this is what the combo looks like. DPE, destroy himself and the Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Then the Wake Up Your Elemental Hero is gonna go ahead and special summon the Shadow Mist, and then the Shadow Mist is gonna go ahead on summon, and for free basically gonna add the Mass Change, and then you're gonna have your Dark Law setup. The reason why I say don't do this, and I know you guys already know this, some of you guys, most of you guys that are watching this already know this, but let's redo the scenario, what it looks like if you're, when they're going to punish you. Chainlink 1, DPE, okay, cool. Chainlink 2, Nibiru, all right, goodbye. You get tributed, everything goes bye-bye, all right, appreciate it, boom. There goes the Nibiru on the board, and now we are looking at the meme Jayden token, and we lose everything. The only follow-up we literally have is the favorite contact, which is pretty good to deal with Nibiru. Just say, yeah, we don't care, but that's all we have. That's the only follow-up we have. And then I guess if you're not counting, the Denier, but it's still not supposed to go that way. Don't do it if you don't have to. You don't have to have the flame. You don't have to have the Dark Law on the field. It's just too risky. I would not recommend it. That is exactly what your board is going to end up looking like. This might not be enough. I'm just saying. So just watch out for that. You want to make, you want to always, as much as you can, keep your DPE in rotation. Keep your Wake Up Your E-Hero in rotation, man. That's just pretty much my advice as what not to do. Don't get into the habit of that. There are different routes. We want to be able to punish Nibiru without running into, or without the idea of without having to main something like a crossout. We're one of the only few decks. We don't have to main that crossout. We can still punish Nibiru if we do it the right way. So now what it looks like, when we're doing it right, when we go to end phase or attempt to go to end phase in the main phase, before we leave the main phase, they're forcing Nibiru first, and then we DPE, and now they're the ones that's at a disadvantage. You see what I mean? So and now their Nibiru is in trouble, and then we could go ahead and bring out Plasma or whoever we want after that. And then now they're in trouble just because they decided to use Nibiru at that point. So I hope that's helpful. So I hope that made at least some sense to you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. And if you disagree, you don't have to agree. If you disagree or agree, let me know down in the comments. That's not the way I'm going to be playing the new line and all that. That I would never just in main phase pop off the DPE on the Sunrise before Niv, even if they don't have it, because again, it's just not good practice in my opinion to do so. It's not a good habit unless you activated tactics or something and saw their hand, and then you could be like, yeah, I guess, but then that's just situational, right? So I just wouldn't recommend getting stuck into that habit, or else you will lose everything. We still have to respect Nibiru to some degree. Nibiru goes in and out, but I think we should respect Nibiru just to some degree, just as a show of good practice and fundamental. So that's just my opinion. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.